I guess the closest thing I can compare this game to is a primitive Zelda. It's kind of a top-down, explore, fight monsters, except I remember it being a lot harder than what Zelda was. Yeah, I'm letting you hear the music, because why not? I see somebody cracked this copy. Lee Thomas Jr. He wanted everybody to know that he owned it. Matter of fact, a lot of the games that we had on these multi-game discs, you know, which were obviously pirated, came from this Lee guy. Might look him up on Facebook or something. If you're gonna code your name into a game, then you obviously don't mind if people look you up. Of course, at the time that he did that, looking people up wasn't really a thing that happened too easily. I guess. It is the exact theme, yeah. I think it's called March of the Marionette or something like that. It's a pretty standard orchestral piece. So yeah, these are all the items in the game, and well, items and monsters, I guess. It's one of those things where I guess we'll just play it. I'm the yellow guy. If you take too long in a room, the shadow shows up. He's supposed to be the big villain of the game. Yeah, here he comes. Yeah, you can't kill him. Oh, well, you can stun him. That's a fancy hat. It's kind of a maze. It used to scare the hell out of me when I was like 5. Some of these can shoot at you. Yeah. It's also a lot like Berserk in that you cannot touch the walls or you die. I'm going to try and get through as much of the game as I can, which won't be much at all. It's a pretty huge game for the time especially. But at some point when I've decided... Oh, well, there you go. You got to see me do a bonehead move and walk right into the wall. And that's what happens. You just sort of electrocute yourself. Yeah, I don't remember what any of this stuff does. Potion, I guess. Okay, gives me the man that I lost from being graceful. Yeah, a lot of the old Atari games had interesting graphics. They did some good tricks with cycling the color palette to animate, like, the walls. Oh, apparently if they walk into the wall, they die too. Nice. Oh! That shouldn't have happened. Yet it did. I'm gonna go ahead and admit that I've never been able to get anywhere in this game whenever I would play it when I was younger. Really, I think I'm only doing marginally better than I did back then. No, they have long stages. I think there's 4 different levels. You see at the bottom it says level black. So I'm in the black level right now, and I think they have a blue level and a green level and a red level or something. We never got past level black. It is a pretty unforgiving game. Okay, I suppose that just gave me points. Ah. Somebody mapped this out once. I saw a map of it. It really is huge, considering how games usually were back in the early 80s. Oh, I thought those guys didn't shoot. That was wrong. I guess they're coded on an individual basis which one's gonna shoot. Alright, stop. Thank you. Ah. Yeah, I think in Wizard of War, whenever you kill the monster, their bullet disappears. Not realistic, but I wish more games actually would do that. Older games, obviously. Is this okay, how about that? Yeah, it gets ruthless quick. And I think this is actually the furthest I've ever gotten in this game. So, hooray. And this is my last life, so... Gosh, I don't know. Okay. Oh, jeez! What the fuck was that? Alright, so yeah, that's Shamus.